One day, she noticed something extremely strange on a flight from Seattle to San Francisco. Following her gut, Frederick acted quickly and uncovered what turned out to be a horrifying discovery. Alaska Airlines flight attendant Sheila Frederick was having a normal day at her job. A 10-year veteran in the industry, her bright smile and terrific personality made all customers feel welcomed. The short flight from Seattle to San Francisco was only scheduled to be a 2-hour flight. However, for one passenger, this voyage seemed far longer and scarier. Part of Frederick's job includes welcoming customers onto the plane. By attending to everyone's personal needs, the flight will run much smoother for both the crew and the travelers. Upon walking down the aisle, Frederick spotted something very peculiar. During the usual onboard stroll down the plane, Frederick noticed a young woman appearing to be a teenager. She sat alongside a much older man. Normally, this wouldn't be a huge cause for concern. However, the girl's appearance told another story. The man sitting next to the teen was dressed very nicely, almost as if he was a businessman traveling on a quick business trip. The girl, on the other hand, looked disheveled with greasy blonde hair. This wasn't the only weird thing Frederick noticed about the teen. In an exclusive interview with NBC News, Frederick gave a first-hand account of what the girl looked like. "The bruises that I saw on her, her appearance, her demeanor, I knew something was just not right. She looked like she had been through pure hell." At this point, Frederick didn't exactly know what to do. A sense of worry surely crept into her mind. The face of this young girl sat emotionless as she looked out from her window seat on aisle 10 of this plane. Something had to be done. Eventually, Frederick put a plan into action. Frederick decided to engage with the man and young girl. By doing so, this could ease any concerns and/or preconceived notions Frederick may have had on the two travelers. Upon trying to speak with the teen, the older man acted in a surprising manner. The teenager wouldn't make eye contact with Frederick, nor would she speak to the flight attendant. Upon Frederick trying to engage, the man instantly became defensive. He essentially would not let her answer Frederick at all. At this point, Frederick decided to try and help the young girl with a sneaky plan. Later on in the flight, Frederick managed to convince the girl to visit the bathroom by whispering the request under her breath. It was a skilled sense of ability, considering the man's mean personality from early on. As the teenager entered the bathroom, she noticed a small note pinned to the bathroom window. Frederick deemed the situation to be an emergency. She did not want to alert the man of her plans. Taking a small piece of paper, Frederick penned the question, "Do you need help?" She then wrote her phone number at the bottom of the page. Upon seeing the message, the teen wrote a response back to Frederick. When Frederick went back in the bathroom to check the note, she instantly became terrified. Using the pen Frederick had left for her in the bathroom, the teenager replied on the back of the note that she indeed did need help. From here, Frederick was quickly forced into action. Frederick burst into the pilot cabin and immediately notified the pilot of what was going on. Acting quickly, the pilot then contacted the police from 30,000 feet in the air. At this point, it was up to the San Francisco police to leap into action as soon as the plane landed. As soon as the plane landed, local police were waiting for the man in the airport terminal. He was promptly arrested by the authorities. From here, the girl was saved. However, as the story unfolded, Frederick realized the girl was in worse danger than she could have ever imagined. It was revealed that the teenage girl was indeed a victim of human trafficking. Due to Frederick's quick thinking, she very well could have saved the young girl's life. At the very least, Frederick saved her from entering a scary and highly dangerous world. In a news interview, Frederick spoke about the harrowing challenges faced by the young girl. She also offered some personal perspective on how situations like these could have popped up in the past without her knowledge. "I've been a flight attendant for 10 years, and it's like I'm going all the way back to when I was in training. And I was like, I could have seen these young girls and young boys and didn't even know. If you see something, say something." While the topic of human trafficking isn't spoken about too much in the media, it's turned into a serious problem. In 2017, an estimation of 50,000 women and girls were trafficked into the United States for prostitution. Additionally, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement arrested 2,000 human traffickers and identified 400 victims. Credit Frederick with acting upon her intuition. Clearly something was wrong, and she took action to help improve the situation. Fortunately for the teenage girl, her life was saved by the act of a tremendously wonderful woman. As a result of Frederick's deed, the teenage girl has embarked on another journey. 6 years after this incident took place, the teenage girl, now a grown woman, attended college. Remembering Frederick's phone number from that fateful day, the two have kept in touch over the years. The bond from such a crazy day surely will last for a long, long time. Without question, the story involving Sheila Frederick and this young woman is absolutely fascinating. Acting on her instincts, Frederick beautifully portrayed the role of a concerned citizen. Her benevolence aided in saving this woman from venturing down a wicked path.